Hi everyone, welcome back to the Pikmin 2 playthrough. I am in the Frontier Cavern sub-level 3 because that's the last part where I split off in that last video. It was going to be too short if I wasn't going to start and do a bit of this cave. And I didn't know that these things would be here, not to mention the BulBEARS. Anyway, here we have the BulBEARS. There's a smaller variant that you can actually recruit with your Pikmin, but I didn't expect there to be any of them inside this cavern, so unfortunately we won't be able to see them. They only appear when you don't have 100 Pikmin in your army, because if there were, you'd have more than 100 Pikmin with you. BulBEARS are actually very useful, but I'm only going to show them later, I guess. However, there's also the BulBEAR that I have to take care of, not to mention all the electrical hazards. You can take care of this. So yeah, there's a BulBEAR around. BulBEARS are dangerous. If they see you, like here, it saw the Pikmin, it tries to go to you, even trying to go through the wall. It's not that smart, unfortunately, but you can take advantage of that with a certain item. Unfortunately, we don't have that item right now. We will get it in this cave, though. Anyway, what we can do is we can distract it like this. So while it's focused on us, our Pikmin right there is destroying that hazard that's in the way. And of course, I've got a whole bunch of ultra bitter sprays that I will use against it, because that is by far the safest way to take care of these things. Yep, just petrify them and swarm them and defeat them quickly. Ooh, that was a bit too close. It was just about to unpetrify itself right there. There's also a whole bunch of other dwarf BulBEARS around. Gotta be careful with those as well. The danger time. There's another treasure somewhere. And not to mention a spring, in case you want to... Well, I call it a spring, but that's because I don't want to say geyser. You can use that to leave the cave immediately if you're like running low on Pikmin already. Oh, it's right there. It is a candlestick. Only 4 Pikmin can carry it. And a bomb! Those appear all over the place now. I feel it's kind of really cheap that they appear all over the place, but I guess I'll deal with it. The fleeting art form. And there's one more treasure. Not to mention this thing right here. I guess I'll use it to make myself some more white Pikmin. Unfortunately, that means no more I know Uta from our Pikmin. Don't tell me that dwarf BulBEAR is too close. Better not be. They don't seem to be, fortunately. Alright. Then just take care of the rest using the all-powerful purple Pikmin. Where is the last treasure, though? It's not over here, actually. Thought it would be, but apparently not. I guess it's near to where the candlestick was? Probably under the ground, too. Right over here. Just making sure it's not a bomb that's gonna drop on your head when you're nearby. Because it might be. Anyway, that should be it. Later on, it's gonna be bombs appearing only when Pikmin carrying something goes somewhere. So you want to like pay attention to when they're carrying stuff back too. But if the Pikmin carrying the stuff back are pretty quick, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, I'm definitely paying off debt. Just in case, forgot to show the exploration kit here. It shows like all the treasures that you can, or upgrades that you can get. I already got all the armors. Don't have any of the whistle upgrades. And I don't have the speed or punch upgrade, but I will be getting them in this cave. Now I can make some more purple Pikmin. That's what I've been waiting for. And unfortunately, I probably will be using more of my all-powerful yellows for it. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to use my reds. I have exactly 101 blue Pikmin, I believe. So I think I'm going to stick with that number of blues. Not to mention that you never know when you're going to need blues to carry something out of the water. Although bulbmin are useful. I haven't like brought this up, but bulbmin are actually very, very useful. You can't bring them with you to the surface, but they cover all immunities. Poison, electricity, fire, water. They cover all those immunities, so they're actually very useful in that sense. Since all the Noti beetles decide to spawn here, I'm going to take them out one at a time. Alright, first treasure right here. And here we have the bumbling snitch bug. Instead of capturing your Pikmin, it captures your captains. It also deals a bit of damage to them by, like throwing them into the ground. But it's pretty much negligible at this point. So it really doesn't matter. Not to mention, I don't believe it deals that much damage, even when you don't have the Metal Suit Z. They are annoying, though, much like the actual swooping snitch bug is. Also, these are marbles, apparently. And they all have cat's eyes inside of them. I think that's just how you're supposed to look at them. Come on. There we go. Well, here we have another bumbling one. I'm just gonna ignore it, though. Bumbling ones, they don't care about your actual Pikmin for some reason. Makes it kind of confusing and frustrating that there's this other annoying bug that specifically exists to annoy your captains. I think the justification is that they're attracted to the shiny lights on your captains. Doesn't explain why they won't try to capture your Pikmin when they're affected by the ultra spicy spray, though. Of course, I'm just talking out of my memory right now. I could be wrong. The innocence lost. There's apparently something special about this treasure. I don't know what it is. And you know what? I don't want to know. Also, that's it for the treasures. And here we go. Frontier Cavern, sub-level 5. Got tons of butterflies right here. Gotta attack them because that's the only way I'm gonna get to identify them. I think I have to get all the different colors too. Trying to get one in purple. Please get the purple one. There we go. I got one. Sometimes they drop nectar, and once you start attacking them, or like you started attacking them, as soon as you start doing that, they'll like slowly fly away. Anyway, we also got new enemies here. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a bunch of new Pikmin. Got the blue candy pop bud here. Just gonna throw one blue inside just to identify it. I guess I'll throw 4 more. Okay, so they can do more than 5. These colored candy pop buds. So it's much like Pikmin 1, I guess. Or I guess it just depends on the flower. Maybe. Alright, here we have 4 of them? Seriously? Not to mention the beetle. We got a new enemy here. This beetle, the water beetle, let's say. Or not the water beetle, the Dweevil. Yeah, Dweevil. Sounds a lot like beetle, but we also have the Mamuta, and this one dropped a treasure in the form of a fist. This is actually an upgrade treasure. And it's the only one you get, I believe it is the only one you get before you actually get to the final floor. Not to mention, it's one of the more practical ones if you want to be cheap. More on that. I guess I'll bring back all these things. You know, I don't have to defeat any of the other enemies, but I guess I will. Brute Knuckles. This object seems to replicate a humanoid fist, which gives us the rocket fist. 1-2 punch. See this weapon right there, the Brute Knuckles. It's the secret to unlocking OliMAN's true power. Now he's no longer OliMAN. Now he is OliMAN. He can take out enemies all by himself. He also occasionally gets some damage, but for the most part he's extremely powerful. Can take a bunch of punishment. Can defeat enemies all by himself. Incidentally, the Mamuta just doesn't have that much HP, but those are details. Anyway, the whole shtick about the Rocket Fist is that it allows you to pretty much defeat a lot of enemies all by yourself, and that includes stuff like the BulBEAR, the adult one. So if you're really like, if you really don't want to lose your Pikmin, the Rocket Fist is going to be one of your favorite treasures. You should put more effort than I did into dodging some attacks, though. Gonna leave the rest of the Mumutas alone because, well, they're peaceful creatures. I really shouldn't have defeated that one, but I had to show OliMAN's power. Oh, by the way, if your Pikmin get hit by the Mamuta's ground pound attack, they turn into flower Pikmin, but you have to pluck them. Oh, another BulBEARS. Unfortunately, I still have 100. Crap! Oh, I paralyzed it! But unfortunately, it's stunned. I stunned it, but only for like half a second. That wasn't long enough. Also, there's this creature that appeared right here. Gotta be careful with it. Fortunately. Okay, that was actually a pretty bad spawn right in the beginning. To say nothing of the BulBEARS, there was also that creature that I still can't remember the name of, and the water dumple. Kinda got lucky in a sense. How many blues do I have left? I hope 17 will be enough. Because there's definitely going to be some treasures to carry back here. And if I can't carry them back... Well, actually, it's not even that about carrying stuff back here. It's about the fact I'm going to have to make my Pikmin go wet. But I'll deal with it. Yep, that could have gone better, for sure, but I'm pretty sure I didn't lose a single Pikmin. Well, I lost a few, but that was to the BulBEARS, if I recall. But, who knows, maybe one of them had drowned? Yeah, apparently one white drowned as well. Either that or the BulBEARS ate it. It's always with the whites drowning. Okay, you know what? This is too dangerous. Too dangerous for my Pikmin. It's time to leave everything to OliMAN. Or I can actually make use of these things' own attacks to defeat the enemies. Because the rocks, they affect other enemies, you know? They don't just affect the actual beetles, or whatever they're called. I think they're beetles. They're like larval forms of the armored cannon beetle of the first game, which you don't find, which we'll never see again, even in Pikmin 3. Anyway, that was one down. Not to mention the water dumple. Water dumple wasn't really that much of a threat, though. More to like elaborate a bit on the Rocket Fist. It's the fist itself, like the third punch, that's really powerful because, I mean, look at the split-second frame where OliMAN's fist is humongous. That's a lot of range given to OliMAN, not to mention the damage is huge. That fist actually reaches through walls, which means it can be extra cheap if you really want to. Okay, it's just a chess piece. Fair enough. It's the Black Queen. Oh, and also there's the White King. Unfortunately, I only have 17 blues, which means I can only carry one of these pieces at a time. Well, since I lost 4 Pikmin now, if we ever see any more BulBEARS going further down in this cave, well, there'll be BulBEARS Pikmin with it. Something like that. BulBEARS are quite confusing creatures. I'm not sure how it works myself. The priceless statue. Yeah, the queen and chessboard. It's actually not priceless, but it is very useful. Yeah, I just paid off the debt right here. With this with this completely worthless statue that somehow has value anyway, I paid off the debt in full. Which means once I'm done with this cave, the first ending credit sequence will be playing. That means this video is going to be pretty much extra long. It also changes the nature of the poll that will happen at the end too. So stick around. Or skip to the end if you want. Incidentally, I think this is the last level. No, it is not. Oh god, what? Now we got orange bulbORBs. And the rocks that fall from the ceiling, yeah. It's time to adopt this view now, and I'm missing one Pikmin. Now it's time to adopt this view to play it safe. Because every time you see a shadow, that means a rock is about to fall. And yes, it is an instant kill. There's also rocks that will only fall when a treasure is being carried back. So you want to watch for those. Now, the good thing about rocks and bombs, I guess, is that they also affect enemies, unlike the other hazards that this game throws at you. So there's a bit of a benefit to it. There's also a yo-yo here. Just making sure no rocks fall on the way back. I guess I'll get rid of these mimicking bread bugs too. It's all easier to aim when you have this view. The flame tiller. I think the rocks only like start appearing when your captain goes near them, so it's only how like that it matters. Was that actually the last of them? The spouse alert. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I can actually ignore the rocks that fall all at once here. I can actually ignore the orange bulbORB, the adult one, and just go straight to the cave. Where is it? Well, right there. Oh, there's 2 of them? Wow. 3! 3! Good thing I can ignore them all. The way this cave generated here, quite lucky. And here we go, the final floor of the Frontier Cavern. It's time for OliMAN to take care of things again here. However, Louis will actually have to bring all the Pikmin once OliMAN is done with most of the job here. Anyway, the reason you want to be careful is because of these things right here. These are larval bulbORBs, and their bite is amazingly fast, and if they catch a Pikmin, that Pikmin is dead. There's nothing you can do to stop that Pikmin from dying if these larval bulbORBs catch it. Because once they do their bite animation, they also do their digesting animation, and because of that, they immediately digest the Pikmin that they caught. Now, as some of you may see here, our Empress bulblax is actually continuously giving birth to these things in one of the more disgusting Nintendo moments. However, only up to 50 of these Pikmin types can actually be born, so there is a limit. I've never tried it out myself, and I don't think I will ever. Make sure to always pay attention to the other captain, because they might be being attacked. Once you get all your Pikmin up here though, the larval bulbORBs will stop mattering for the most part. Unfortunately, OliMAN cannot take care of the Empress bulblax himself. He simply cannot damage it. These larval bulbORBs, they do drop lots of yellow nectar, which will be useful to get your Pikmin to climb up these things faster. Okay, I think I got everything in place here. Now we just start attacking the Empress bulblax. It does the stain. And now it starts rolling, and it'll kill its own young. It just did right there, as some of you may have noticed. Unfortunately, it missed that Pikmin right there, which is why I'm going to completely split up all my Pikmin so OliMAN can take care of that single one that got past. But yeah, now that we got the Empress bulblax to start doing a roll attack, it'll actually kill its own young in order to defend itself. And there's 2 Pikmin missing. Where are they? Oh, I guess they couldn't climb up. It's probably a purple Pikmin. That's fine. I think this Empress bulblax is actually has more health than the other one that we fought a long time ago. So it takes a bit longer to defeat it. However, the main problem is all the larval bulbOrbs that you have to be careful of. They're just incredibly tricky. Anyway, that's it for the Empress bulblax. Just have OliMAN take care of the last of her young. And there we go. That's it. We get a pair of, well, not a pair, one sneaker for our troubles. And it was inside that thing. So it is disgusting. I will agree with Rod right there. Anyway, there was 2 Pikmin that, yeah, it's purple leaf Pikmin. They have amazing amount of troubles getting up here. I guess the other one, it's right over there. It's a white? Huh, kind of surprising. Yeah, it's got a cute bear on it. Never noticed that. It's the repugnant appendage. This object has pockets of air under its surface. It is perfect for the boots I am making. We got the rush boots. Basically now we're no longer blown away by puffy blowhogs because apparently we can be blown away, and we move faster. Very, very useful when you want to do lots of foraging and want to move really fast. The difference is hardly noticeable right now, but I assure you, it is there. Unfortunately, it also means that Pikmin will have much more trouble keeping up with you. The only one who can still keep up, relatively, is white flower Pikmin. In fact, I think you have the exact same speed as them. Anyway, that's it for the Frontier Cavern. Wasn't too bad of an attempt at it. I lost 3 blues and 1 white, but that's because of the consequence of how one of the levels generated on me. More tragic, though, is that I paid off to death completely, which means the day is now going to automatically end, and it also means we're going to be watching a long cinematic right now. You repaid the entire debt! Well, no more reason to stick around this planet. Let's just leave. This does make story sense, but gameplay-wise, it's quite annoying. If you're like trying to beat the game in less than, I think you can beat this game in 9 days, maybe 8 too. I remember the world record of this game is actually pretty crazy. Say nothing of Pikmin 1 world record. Pikmin 3 world record is probably the least impressive, but that's mostly because of, well, how easy it is to get winged Pikmin, or sequence break to get winged Pikmin. Still very impressive though. And there's also the fact that you can sequence break yellow Pikmin inside. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. And in case some of you haven't noticed, Louis hasn't joined us on our trip back to Hakotate, which means he's still stuck inside the Pikmin planet. Earth, as it may be. And yeah, Wii Edition staff credits. It's pretty much the same as the GameCube Edition staff credits, but you know. Still very cool animation actually here. It's photorealistic. Really wish the game would look like this all the time. Pikmin 3 came pretty close, but it's still not quite there. And I'm almost certain we're going to get a Pikmin 4 anyway. Although for some reason we're actually getting some TV episodes of them, or like shorts. Yeah, shorts of them. I'm not sure if they're out yet. Are they? I haven't noticed if they're out yet. I guess I should check in the Wii U shop. Well, now that I'm looking at this cinematic in HD as opposed to standard definition, it seems to be quite clear that Louis is CGI. He's not part of the actual environment. The environment I check is actually like a live recording of nature, while Louis was added through a computer. That kind of ruins the magic. You know, this is kind of a bizarre credit sequence now that I think about it. Because we're watching Louis trying to survive on the Pikmin planet in a pretty photorealistic environment. And we're wondering, how long is he going to last? Because the ship's not with him now, no? And which means he's actually on a limited air supply, isn't he? Perhaps even more limited than OliMAN's was in Pikmin 1. Also, records here. I performed worse on my actual Pikmin 2 playthrough the first time I played on this version. However, on the GameCube, I had really, really good records. Unfortunately, they were erased when my memory card basically just went on the fritz. Had to buy a new one. Some people, well, they got pretty crazy records themselves too. Also, wow, total playtime is a lot longer than my first time playing though. Jeez, 17 hours. Well, I guess that's also because I let the game on for a bit of time. Yeah. Yeah, we resume the expedition. If you say no, I think it just brings you back to the menu and, well, next time you load your save file, then it starts. Yep, now our new partner is the president, who may or may not be worse depending on your opinion. We also unlock a new area, the Wistful Wild, and that's what changes the poll here. Now you guys get to vote for whether I finish off the Valley Repose completely today, or tomorrow, let's say, if I go back to the Perplexing Pool and continue with that area, or start and explore the new Wistful Wild area. It is the toughest area, mind you. So vote in the comment section below. Valley Repose, Perplexing Pool, or Wistful Wild. Hope you all enjoyed this video and hope you all have a very nice day. Bye-bye.